right, I decided to come back, man. We literally just ended the last video, man. So I hope we can see some more of you guys in here for this one as well. All right, man. So shout out to everybody for being here, first of all, man. If you guys are new to the channel, I gotta say a huge thank you for subbing up. We're super close to 17K. If you guys don't mind hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel, I say it in every video. It really helps out the channel so much, and I really appreciate all of the support you guys give me, especially on the music side. You guys see a room full of sneakers. This is a sneaker channel as well. I just decided to combine them both. I love sneakers, I love music, so let's get to it. All right, this video is by Jamari. Now, I typically watch Jamari's videos. I don't watch all of them. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think he definitely does some great in-depth work. This one was sent over to me, so I definitely wanted to go ahead and give this one a shot. Now, I don't think that this video is going into hidden meanings and stuff like that. Maybe it is, but I don't think this video is going into hidden meanings and everything like that. So this video is titled, "This is Drake's Worst Nightmare." And this is in reference to, obviously, Kendrick Lamar's announcement of performing at Super Bowl 59. I think I said 58 in my last video. Dasus, Rahus, what's up, gang? So let's see what this perspective is. If you have not seen my video on why I believe Kendrick Lamar is performing at the halftime show, do me a favor, go ahead and watch that video as well. We went over five different perspectives. I got them written down right here. We went over Kendrick's perspective, Drake's perspective, the NFL's perspective, the fan perspective, and of course Lil Wayne as well. So if you guys don't mind watching that video, giving that one a like, giving it a thumbs up, sharing it around, that'd be amazing. All right, let me know if you guys are new to the channel too. If you guys are watching this on the playback, let me know if this is like your first or second video watching the channel. I love to hear from you guys. I always try to comment back if I can in the comments below. So let's go ahead and get into it. This is Drake's Worst Nightmare by Jamari. Let me go ahead and hit the like button on this one as I ask all of you guys to do the same thing as well. Let's go ahead and get into it. This is only an 8-minute video.
So at this point, we are 128 days removed from the debut of Not Like Us. And since then, Kendrick has really only done two things, which were his live performance in concert.
That's 6 months, right? So that's been 6 months? Wait, 128 days? Almost 6 months.
Kendrick has really only done two things, which were his live performance in concert.
Why you trolling like a can't you trying to strike a chord?
Tough.
And then of course also releasing the actual video for the #1 song in the world. But other than that, it has been mostly radio silence from the rapper. That was until yesterday when he dropped the announcement that he would be headlining the Super Bowl halftime show this year.
What the deal, everybody? My name Kendrick Lamar, and I'll be performing at Super Bowl 59.
If you missed the last video, this sound that you guys hear.
Halftime show this year.
What the deal, everybody?
From the football machine. It's supposed to be the sound that we hear at the beginning of 616 in LA. I'm still shocked about that.
My name Kendrick Lamar, and I'll be performing at Super Bowl 59. Will you be pulling up? I hope so. You know it's only one opportunity to win a championship. No round twos. Let's get it. Boom! Meet me in New Orleans, February 9th, 2025.
Now, a lot of people are focused on what he said right here.
You know it's only one opportunity to win a championship.
Facts.
No round twos.
This, of course, was Kendrick once again trolling Drake, as a couple of weeks ago, Drake was posting onto his Finstagram that he would win round 2 of the beef.
I'll put it in the front page, back page, middle page, wherever. Headliners, column 1 or 2, we will win game 2.
Backing off.
We will win game 2.
This, of course, had all of Drake's biggest fanboys pitching a tent in their pants.
Game 2, we will win. That's a fact.
Hey, bro, there is so much dislike for, you know what it is? It's not even like, I feel like the Drake stans are unbearable, bro. Unbearable. I haven't even been doing this that long. And when the stans get a hold of the comment section, it is crazy. Now, fans can obviously discern the difference between, like, you know, reality and what they have going on in their head, but it's crazy the amount of, like, stands that there are that will say the weirdest and wildest stuff in the comments. It's insane. Like, Kendrick stands are different, where I think they just want people to see that Kendrick has something to offer, and he's not this recluse that comes out every 4 years, and he's uber talented and very intelligent. And it's like, okay, I can understand that. But the stands will say stuff that just don't even make sense. It's absolutely unbearable sometimes. I'd be like, bro, what are y'all saying?
This the new thing. Drake and 5. Drake and 5, people.
Only the real understand that, bro.
What's
Only
understood don't need to be explained. Y'all gonna watch it. Y'all are watching it.
The other thing people were saying
Crazy.
was that this had to be a callback to a line from First Person Shooter, the notorious song that apparently kicked off this entire beef. This was, of course, where J. Cole and Drake finally would collaborate once again, and apparently Drake also wanted Kendrick on this song, but he refused.
Drake hit up Kendrick to say, hey, we got an open for you. It's me and Cole. Come holla at me. Do the song. Kendrick doesn't do the song. Then he hears the song, and the song is a bunch of niggas who's talking about me and you is a Spider-Man meme and blah, 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 blah. And he says, man, these bum-ass niggas who couldn't get a feature from me is now acting like they're number 1 and number 2. Both of them.
Here J. Cole raps, love when they argue the hardest MC. Is it K-Dot, is it Aubrey, or me? We are the big three like we started a league, but right now I feel like Muhammad Ali. Now obviously Kendrick would respond to the big three controversy on the Future single Like That, where he says, the big three, it's just big me, and that pretty much anyone standing in his way, including both Drake and J. Cole, could get the smoke. Now eventually, as we all now know, J. Cole would eventually back down, and it was probably in his best interest to do so and not get caught up in this carnage.
So what I want to say right here tonight is, in the midst of me doing that and in that shit, trying to find a little angle and downplay this nigga's fucking catalog and his greatness, I want to say right now tonight,
y'all
how
still
many
mad
people
about
think
this,
Kendrick
ain't y'all?
Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever touch a fucking microphone?
Now as for the callback to this song, Drake in the chorus says, big as the what, big as the what, big as the what, big as the Super Bowl. Now even back at that time, a lot of people did see that as a shot at Kendrick, because back in 2022, Kendrick came out during the legendary Super Bowl halftime performance with Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, and Eminem. Let me ask you guys something. You don't think that J. Cole and Drake felt some type of way about not being invited to perform here? Granted, they are not from California like
But
Kendrick,
why?
but these are all the legendary rappers.
I don't even get why you would be upset. Like we just heard, all of these artists who are here have a direct connection to Dre. Where's the connection of Cole and Dre? Where's the connection of Drake and Dre? Am I missing the connection? That's what I think people like. They shouldn't have felt no type of way about not being here. One, they not from LA or California. And two, they don't have a connection to Dre. Why would you feel a kind of way about that? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I wouldn't have felt no way about that if I was. So if that's the reason for teaming up at that point, that seems like a dumb reason to team up to me personally.
Rappers they looked up to during their childhood. So for Kendrick
Oh,
to
wait.
get the nod,
Let me get that again. Hold up.
being invited to perform here. Granted, they are not from California
Right.
like Kendrick,
He
but
said
these are all the legendary rappers they looked up to during their childhood. So for Kendrick to get the nod here and to get to share the stage with them probably...
Yeah, they might have looked up to them, but Kendrick is direct. It doesn't make any sense. Kendrick is directly like related to every artist up here, basically. Every one of them. So I don't get that.
piss these guys off. So I would not be surprised if that was what that line was about. And if so, it's even more hilarious that Kendrick will now be the headliner, while once again not so subtly trolling Drake here in the promotional announcement for the event. Like, if Kendrick goes out there and has this crowd full of people, including hundreds of millions or more watching from their homes, all calling this man a PDF file in unison, it's truly
so
over.
that's my question. That's my other question. Do y'all believe that there's gonna be a performance of the actual lyrics of this song at the Super Bowl? For some reason, I just don't think the NFL is gonna allow that. Personally, I don't think the NFL is gonna allow Kendrick to go out there and really call Drake a PDF file down. I just don't think I don't think they're gonna let that happen. I think, like somebody said in the comments yesterday, they had a really good point where the marching bands are in New Orleans. The marching bands are in New Orleans, so I could see them playing the instrumental to the song and singing along to it that way. But I don't think that they're gonna just allow him to go out there and use the NFL to forward the beef. I don't think that's gonna happen. Let me know what y'all think. Yeah, it'll be the band, but no words. Yeah, I think so too. Nah, probably a short verse, but not the whole thing. Mika, I also saw your suggestion. I'm gonna get back to you on that. I do think it's a good suggestion. I just don't know if I'm in the place to speak on, speak on that topic without getting trashed. Like, you know what I'm saying? In a comparison kind of way. But I'll get back to you on that.
Now, I also saw a lot of people online upset that Lil Wayne was not invited to headline this event, as he has expressed interest in the idea of doing so, mainly because it will be in his home city of New Orleans.
Think about this for a second. Lil Wayne, headline Super Bowl in New Orleans. How badly do you want to hear those words?
Just as bad as I would want to see my name at the top of that list when I was that whatever age it was, and I would bust into the office and get that Billboard magazine. And I performed at the Grammys, and that's an amazing, and the reason why that's probably the next highest feeling, but nah.
But honestly, if you've seen clips of Lil Wayne performing over the last couple of years, with respect to him, because he is one of the greatest rappers of his generation, it's just not very good. A lot of times he can't even remember the lyrics to his own songs. But I do still have the theory that
somebody did say that though. They be saying Wayne be forgetting his lyrics, so they can't see why he would do it. But I mean, I think for the Super Bowl, I think the preparation will be at an all-time high. So I don't think that should be a knock on Wayne either. Wayne is a legend.
Kendrick will bring Lil Wayne out on stage.
I think so
and
too.
if he does that, bringing in the guy who ushered Drake into the game and made him who he is today, that would be insane. His name has already been mentioned in the beef when Kendrick says on Not Like Us that Drake apparently fucked Lil Wayne's girl while he was in jail back in 2010 and then had to get a tattoo of his face to apologize to him. The next year, in 2011, Lil Wayne would rap on 6 Foot 7 Foot, Had My Heart Broken by This Woman Named Tammy, but hoes gonna be hoes, so I couldn't blame Tammy. Tammy is obviously the woman who smashed both Drake and Lil Wayne back in 2016.
Like, do you prefer the company of Drake over Lil Wayne or Lil Wayne over Drake?
That would be the story that we would talk about.
And when Lil Wayne released his journal, Gone Till November, he was asked about this situation, and this was what Lil Wayne had to say about that.
In the book, there's a part in the book where you say that he came in and told you that he had smashed one of your girls.
Oh, when he rapped up? Oh, I wasn't worried about that. I mean, I was just, that's just how life go when you locked up. Yeah, I know. She still be texting me and stuff, Hey, stop texting me too, for real, because it still hurt.
So to me, he still seemed pretty salty there.
Yeah, I was about to say, he definitely seemed salty as hell about that, man. He definitely seemed still like really hurt by it. Like, I don't know. Did he love her? Cause he might have, I don't know the severity of that relationship, but that seemed a little deep. That seemed kind of deep to me, bro. Bro, day 51 requesting play Cotta Flow. This ain't a different day. You just said day 50 in the last stream. Wayne got to put the intention and discipline into his desires. Oh, and hire a better team. He need a day free. Emotional damage.
And in the official excerpt from the book, you can see how this really bothered him at the time. I woke up still feeling f***ed up about the f***ed up day that I had. Hell is what it was. I'm used to arguing with my girl on a daily basis, but finding out that she f***ed Drake was the absolute worst thing I could have found out.
Damn.
So don't be surprised when Lil Wayne is touching that stage in February.
Going to a Super Bowl before and
Yeah.
watching the halftime show.
It's nothing like it.
And wishing, you know, like when you see the artist, you be like, I know they could have sung the song that I was featured on. I'm featured on everybody's song.
Yeah, they could have brought me out.
You could have brought me out.
Could have brought me out.
And after watching this clip where Drake completely sunned and ignored him back in the day, I wouldn't be surprised if The Weeknd comes out there too, and it's just the Avengers of the Drake detractors performing. Overall, it's
wait,
just...
hold on. Let me get that clip one more time. Drake didn't acknowledge The Weeknd at all?
You could have brought me out.
Could have brought me out.
And after watching this clip where Drake completely sunned and ignored him back in the day, I wouldn't be
no.
surprised if The Weeknd comes out there too, and it's just the Avengers of the Drake detractors performing. Overall,
Shout out
it's
to
just
Boulevard, I
crazy
appreciate
how
you.
Kendrick is simply returning from the store every couple of months to kick Drake in the balls and laugh in his face. Drake has clearly been unsure of himself since the beef concluded, and Kendrick was a man who in his last album said that he was choosing peace, that he was trying to slow down and dial back his life. But now
did.
it's like a damn beast was woken up inside of him, to the point where he had to apologize to God for going to war. I don't know, this is just one of the most insane victory laps I've ever seen. It's like when that elephant killed that woman and then spun the block and showed back up at her funeral. I mean, this guy did say he was the biggest hater, and he meant it. Personally, I am looking forward to seeing his performance. I do think until then, Drake is definitely going to be feeling the pressure. So it's going to be really interesting to see everything
But that's my thing. Like, what does Drake do from now until February? Like, it's almost like you gotta wait and see the move, because well, I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But it's almost like you gotta wait and see the move, because shout out to my dog Carne Asada, man. Shout out to Drake Glazers. God have mercy on you. Because you don't want to put out music or whatever and have it doing this thing and then get a reminder of why everybody hates you again. But that was one of my major points, is it's like it's consistently in your face. It's consistently in your face. This whole beef thing is consistently in his face because you just can't get away from it. Every couple of months, there's a new event. There's a rehashing of everything. There's a reopening of the wound. I don't know. Shout out to my dog Carne for the 23-month re-up, man. Y'all see that blue flame? That man's he's been a member on the channel for almost 2 years. I don't really promote it a lot, man. I don't. But if you guys want to support the channel in any way, that is the best way to support the channel, is just become a member and show your face around here. You know, whenever we go live, we typically go live once or twice a day. So that's another way to support the channel. Shout out to all of my members out there. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all really helping me, you know, in my journey to take this to 100K, 200K. So I really appreciate that.
that happens. Until then, I do think this is all very strategic. I mean, they usually do not announce the Super Bowl halftime performer till way later in the year, but they're really giving this one some time to marinate.
That too.
Either way, I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing, but as you guys know, it's been your boy the Tan Superman, and some other rap beef out here needs to be covered, so I'm out.
Shout out to the homie Jamari, man. We went ahead and subbed up to him too. Shout out to the homie Jamari. I think that was a really good video. Kind of a rehashing of all of the things that we kind of already knew and saw and understood, but definitely a good way to put things in order and in perspective for all of the parties involved, which I think is dope, man. So shout out to him. All right, man. Let me know how y'all thought about my commentary of this video. I definitely think that this is definitely Drake's worst nightmare, is to be humiliated again in front of another couple 100 million people. So do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe. Like I said in every video, I appreciate all of you guys for showing up and hanging out with me today. We had a loose almost 200 people in here on the loose Tuesday at 2 p.m., man. So thank y'all for showing up and showing out like you always do. If this is your first time watching the video, I appreciate you. If you're here all the time, I appreciate you. I really do. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at The Real HHSB Crew. You guys can find me on TikTok as well. And of course, the biggest thing, man, sub up here. And also don't forget to become a member. Shout out to Nathan. I appreciate you for subscribing. Don't forget to become a member here. That is a great way to support the channel, and it helps me continue to be able to put out videos, man. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out. Peace, 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 peace. I'm gone. I'll see y'all in the next one.